Hey guys, welcome back. It's Brian with Stogie Review, and today I'm taking a look at the Flor Dominicana La Nox. The La Nox was a very popular cigar in last year's top 10 lists, and it's one that I didn't really get to much until the very end of the year, so I thought it would be cool to revisit it because it was so popular. Alright, now that I've got the La Nox lit, let's talk a little bit about it. So the name translates to the night, and the artwork on the band, my understanding is it's inspired by Van Gogh's paintings. I can kind of see that. The actual text on there is inspired by his signature, I believe. Um, it's Tony Gomez's third project. It's the first regular release that he's come out with, and it's got a smaller ring gauge than a lot of the LaFleur products. And I think the name is really appropriate because the wrapper is really dark. It's really dark and not actually a little veiny, but not too bad. I mean, it looks really nice. So it's good looking smoke. So it's going to retail for $11, 6.5 by 50. It's got a Brazilian Maduro wrapper, Mexican San Andreas binder, and filler leaf from the Dominican Republic, including some piloto and some pelo de oro. I thought I'd come back really quick before this thing ashed and show you that it's a brilliantly white ash that this thing produces. And until just this second, pretty much, the burn was kind of even, but I got a little distracted. So what am I tasting here? Initially, it started off with that ash still looks nice, even though it's a little crooked. Kind of a rich leather. It's kind of a cocoa earth, and it's almost been. At points, it's verging on being like a mocha, like a really rich earth, really kind of cocoa-y, dark chocolatey coffee type of situation. A little bit of cedar, just a touch right now, and a little bit of pepper, kind of in the retrohale, just in the finish. Is it just me, or is La Nox kind of oddly hard to say? All right, I'm about halfway through it at this point, and so where are we at? The burn is evened out a bit. The ash is still really white. It's a little flaky, but nothing I'm going to be too concerned about. In terms of flavor, I've been getting little notes of sweetness, not a lot. Kind of an interesting drift between like a kind of a savory leather meets a little bit of nuts or something like that, and a little bit of chocolate, and some really good robust pepper notes to it. It's been really good. It's really hitting its stride at this point. I'm really enjoying it. We'll just continue smoking it and see how it treats us. So it's gotten a little bit more interesting, in fact, as the bands have come off here. Um, the burn was pretty even until just, I don't know, a few puffs ago, really, and it started to go off. But in terms of flavor, the chocolate started to come back as the bands came off. There's been a little touch of caramel in there occasionally, not consistently. Kind of a I would say kind of a coffee chocolate leather and an interesting at times berry sweetness that kind of surprised me. I've in previous smokes I've not noticed that before, and kind of a lingering pepper. So it continues to actually get better even here at the end, and I'm kind of impressed with this cigar. So what's the verdict with the La Flor Dominicana La Nox? I think it's a really good cigar. I'm kind of impressed with it, even having smoked it a few times leading up to this review. And I'm gonna go ahead and say it's box worthy. I think I could smoke through a box of this happily, and not really have an issue with it. Good volume of smoke. It's a really good looking cigar. It burns pretty well most of the time. I got really no beefs with it. It's got really good flavor. I don't know if I would say that it would, had I smoked it earlier in last year, that it would have taken over a spot in my top 10 list, but it is a really good smoke. So I recommend trying it if you're a La Flor Dominicana fan. I'm sure you're going to love it. Yeah, go get some. Shaving sucks. I'm going to milk this beard fad for everything it's worth.